Hey everyone, this is the Dracnus and the Death. There's been something on my mind, something that worries me about people, and something that could be made into a piece of advice that can keep a lot of people safe and safe. Really, it'll keep you safe. It's mostly applies to men. It only applies to men. This advice only applies to men. If you're a girl, you can watch this and you can listen up, and this can be a piece of advice to you on the flip side. So pay attention, everyone. Okay, men, if you meet a girl who is obsessed with Harley Quinn, the character from Batman, the Joker's better half, if you will. If you meet a girl who is obsessed with her, who cosplays as her, or has a bunch of like deviant art, fan art stuff in her Facebook photos of Harley Quinn, run away. Delete her from your friends list. Delete her number. If you have to be in social situations with her, be very standoffish. But if you can, just straight up run the opposite direction. This will keep you so safe. This is a girl you do not want to get mixed up with. This is like the worst kind of alt girl out there. If it's not blatantly obvious, if she's not like wearing jeans that are half red, like one pant leg's red and the other leg is black, and she doesn't wear like red and black checkered stuff all the time, just pay attention. All girls there's alt styles, but there's the very specific Hot Topic alt style. That should be your clue, and you should keep your eyes peeled for signs, because you need to watch out for these girls. All right, they're gonna really bother you. This is a girl who identifies with a character who is the girlfriend, lover of a maniac. And she probably has her weird quirks and freakish things that she thinks makes her a maniac, but it just makes her a really gross person. Not really a maniac, just a dweeb. Also, if you meet a girl who identifies or says her spirit animal is Louis C.K., run away. Same thing. Run away. Get away. Get out of there. Get away from that person. Abandon all feelings you have for this person. Right. Louis C.K. is funny. He's funny. He hates himself and he like makes fun of himself. He's so funny. And his show is so dark, it's so good, it's like, wow, was that funny or is that scary? I don't know. Really challenging stuff. No, I like Louis, but I don't like girls who are obsessed with Louis. And neither should you. And you'll find out why if you have to learn the hard way. But if you want the easy way out, listen to me. If you see a girl who identifies with this comedian who has made himself famous for talking about how disgusting he is and how much he hates himself and how much of a piece of garbage he is and how hard life is and all this other crap, just get away. Just find something else to do. Find a different girl to stalk and send weird messages to. Find someone else. Well, I mean, if you're sending weird messages, you might as well send it to that girl and spare the other girls the trauma of your terrible deformed masculinity. That's the main piece of advice. If you see either of those two types of girls, keep yourself safe and get away from them. I have mad sweat stains on my hat. You probably can't tell. They're bright brown. You ever seen a bright brown? Date one of these girls, you'll see some bright brown. Yeah, just like, back to the comic book thing. If you meet girls who are obsessed with comic books, comic book characters, doesn't know anything about comic books, or like stories and canon and stuff like that. That is, again, bad news, and it's not the kind of fixer-upper you want to take part in. Because you don't want to have to wean someone off of, like, pathetic, childish nerd culture. It's better to wean, like, you'd be better off trying to fix a drug addict than having to deal with someone's, just gross fandom that's literally made for children. But it has, like, really adult and, like, dark and relevant themes, you know? Comic books are like an ultimate form of art and literature and all that. You know? Like, just read. Have you even read Deadpool, dude? Have you ever read Watchmen? Dude, I could learn all those lessons from just sitting still and thinking about the world for 5 minutes. Everything that you can learn from comic books, you can just figure out. You just look around, because that's what comic books writers did. They looked at the world.